Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya on Sim, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's something that I saw. I thought at first it's like AI generated, but then I traced the video back only to find out that it is not. That there is nothing like AI generated. It is real, and I am asking, how is this happening, and how are people? How did people, especially colored people, excuse me, I don't know how they mobilize themselves, organize themselves, and come out to do some silly, shitty things, because this is really one of it. So from nowhere, I saw them carrying like banner, placard, and all that, saying with, or even on their shirts, saying that real men wear diapers, and that is for Trump. And at first, I was like, how did you all know that he wears diaper? Because, it's more like private kind of thing. Even if he does, I mean, something that should be private, or something he does in his, in privacy. So how did they know that he does that? And then I am asking, there are some things you see, that some people really do not mean well for you and all that. And all these men coming out to do this, they do not mean well for, especially people that look like me, because all these people are the ones that will go and vote against their own interests, and then come back to tell you that we need you all to save democracy. But I don't think saving democracy is something that is in our agenda. Let's get into this video.
I'm just downstairs in my kitchen early this morning, trying to enjoy a cup of coffee, when I come across this nonsense. Is this real? Is this real? This cannot be real. Please, somebody tell me that this is satire. This cannot be real. Trump supporters are wearing diapers to his rallies and wearing t-shirts, basically claiming that they would much rather wear a diaper so that they can remain in solidarity with their orange god. They would rather do that over Democrats. Yes, this is what they're doing. They've got a flag and everything. Real men wear diapers. And they're trying to sell the idea that big, strong men wear diapers so that they can remain in the good graces of their orange god, so they can continue to validate their orange god, because the rest of us have been teasing about the possibility that he wears diapers. Please, somebody tell me that this is satire. This is satire. This is all jokes. This is not them being serious. When I told you all that Trump derangement syndrome is real, and they like to project it onto us because we're speaking facts about Donald Trump that isn't, when we're talking about Donald Trump, it's not in a positive light, because he's not a positive person. He is not an honest person. He is not a person of good character, high morale. He is not. And so when we talk about that, they try to flip it as if we are the ones suffering from Trump derangement syndrome, when they are the ones running around wearing a diaper. Who are the ones truly suffering from Trump derangement syndrome? It's not just a cult. These people are mentally ill. Please, somebody tell me this is satire. Pretty please, Somebody please tell me that these images are AI generated. Because if they are not, this nation is in trouble. And we most certainly need to bring back insane asylums.
The silence that you hear is me literally going, are you out of your motherfucking mind? That is the silence of, you got to be motherfucking kidding me. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about this. None. I'm gonna tag this person so that you can go back and watch the whole video. The only reason I'm doing it this way is because for some reason, TikTok doesn't like when I stitch. They take my volume, they take my words out, whatever. But okay. At this point, it doesn't really matter, does it? It just doesn't. It does not matter. No matter what the fuck it takes, Trump fans are going to Trump fan. But y'all will talk about the cognitive decline of Joe Biden. But you are over here celebrating the fact that your candidate, your God, your savior, the fucking alpha man of all whiteness cannot control his fucking bowels and has to wear diapers. This is it. This is what y'all have come here for. This is what it's degenerated to. Make no mistake about it, I got a big problem with the way the left is handling the election or re-election of Joe Biden. I do have a big ass problem with it. Big ass problem with it. But the lockstep nature of right-wingers and MAGA supporters, which I really don't see a difference between the two, is awe-inspiring in its fucked upness. Anything to put that man back in the White House, right? No insults too great. Nothing's gonna stop you for trying to reelect this motherfucker. Even taking something that you make fun of the current occupant of the White House for and turning it into a badge of honor for your guy. If you're gonna say this, then it's time for us to be honest now, isn't it? Donald Trump is 78 years old. He's not a spring chicken. His cognitive decline is just as bad as Joe Biden's, if not more. He is not this alpha he-man. He is an old man. That's exactly what the fuck he is. That's what he is. You ain't gotta like it, but it's true. So let's put all the motherfucking cards on the table. Let's put all the cards on the table. You are supporting that man because you do not like Democrats. You do not like Joe Biden. You probably don't like black people. He allows you to feel special. And it doesn't matter. You want him to ride his smelly ass. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, he is smelly. People have fucking actually said that he has a stench about him. Ride his smelly ass back into the White House so that you can feel better about shit. Your economic arguments are ass. Your fucking strength arguments around the world are ass. Nobody's laughing at America because Joe Biden was in there. The world did laugh at laugh at Donald Trump when he spoke at the fucking UN. You can go watch the videos or not. I don't care at this point. I don't give a fuck. I don't. The idea of conservative intellectuals, which is a fucking oxymoron in and of itself, trying to give out the fucking numbers to show how great things were under Trump. No, they weren't. I'm sorry. He did nothing for your poor dumb ass. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. Gas was cheap because fucking oil companies wanted it to be cheap. Because you pay subsidies to them motherfuckers, then you pay at the pump. Donald Trump had absolutely nothing to do with it. If Donald Trump controlled the gas prices or didn't control the gas prices or what have you about the gas prices is irrelevant in your fucking brain because presidents do not control the gas prices. You had more money in your pocket because he gave you a stimmy or a stimulus check. You know what else he gave? He gave your fucking tax dollars to his rich buddies, corporations, big businesses, fucking churches, and some members of the United States Congress and Senate. And they do not have to pay the money back thanks to that orange idiot. You got taxed on that $600 to $1,200 stimmy. He is incapable of saying anything smartly because he's not a smart man. I have never seen a Nepo baby and a fucking what's the word I'm looking for? Goddamn legacy child get more love in my entire adult life. That man has never earned any goddamn thing he's ever had. He started off with daddy's money, then he fucked over daddy's money, then he decided to play the part of a person who fucked up daddy's money. He was not a good businessman. He's not a good husband. He's not a good father. He's not a good lover. He was not a good president. He wasn't a good fucking candidate. He's not even a good goddamn criminal, for fuck's sake. Y'all are only supporting him because he made you feel special. I have never in my fucking life ever seen anything like that, ever. Ever. Even George W. Bush had a record as the governor of Texas. Barack Obama had a fucking record as a senator, a state senator. Joe Biden was a senator. What the fuck? Reagan was a governor of California. Clinton was a governor of Arkansas. Jimmy Carter was a governor of goddamn Georgia. Donald Trump was the most uneducated and fucking least qualified human being. He shouldn't even have been in there to fucking shine the silver in that bitch. And now, y'all have the hilarity gall to fucking say real men wear diapers. Just say you like the fact that he let you be racist out in the open and shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing about the border. Just say you don't want brown people speaking Spanish in this fucking country. Just get it the fuck over with. I have to keep doing this once every fucking month. It's like cleaning out the pool or fucking spraying for roaches. That man had a fucking flag that said real men wear diapers. That punk ass kid on the other side had a shirt that said real men wear diapers. Now y'all are celebrating the fact that this motherfucker's incontinent. I don't care no more. I don't care no more. No more. I don't give a fuck. If at this point, that is your clarion call, your party, your voting apparatus, and your candidate ain't shit. Donald Trump was the fucking virus that brought in some of the dumbest motherfucking state senators, U.S. senators, state congresspeople, U.S. congresspeople in the history of this fucking country. At no fucking time in American history was somebody as dumb as Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert be in the fucking near the levers of power. And they damn sure wouldn't have let fucking Trump near there. Eisenhower, Reagan, Nixon, and Ford are running around in it. They're spinning in the grave so fucking much these got centrifugal force going on. You could power most of the states these motherfuckers are buried in from them spinning. Because y'all fucking are going to nominate for the second time in a row the worst human being, the worst American, the worst businessman, the worst man, the worst white man, the worst husband, the worst father. I don't even know if he's a good goddamn grandfather. I'd be afraid to even say that I am his fucking grandchild. The worst fucking person ever to be elected to the fucking White House. Millard Fillmore looks like fucking FDR next to that motherfucker. And now y'all are bragging because he wears a diaper? Y'all better sit y'all cult-like asses the fuck down some goddamn where and shut all the fuck up with that bullshit.
This is all I got from the. At first I thought it was AI, but then I went back, traced the video back, and then I saw it's not AI. It's actually real, but I am not bringing the video here. And I am asking, what do they mean by real men wear diaper? So okay, let me start by asking, how do they know that Donald Trump wears? Do they sleep with him? Do they go to how do they know he wears diapers? Because this is really crazy. How do adults, these are the futures of tomorrow. I mean, somebody's grandparents, the people protesting. I see people's father, people's brothers, people's husband out there. If I get to see my husband, I am not married, but if I have one and my boyfriend, I get to see him. That is the end of that relationship, because how do people wake up to do things like this? Really, this is really got to be a stimulation. I cannot fathom the fact that this is real, because I'm trying so hard to see how people came out to do this. But now let's get into this, because this is about it's funny, really. I am not going to lie to you, but then, we are talking about how do I say that? Election is coming, and people are screaming that the person coming out is actually someone with how many has been indicted so many times, has so many allegedly criminal cases and some other things and the rest of it. And a lot of people are actually out here rooting for him, praying for him, hoping that he becomes to them he is a good man, because I see a lot of them coming out to say he's a good man, but we are the ones probably not seeing it. And I am wait, what are we not seeing? Because it's really obvious, from the look of things and all that. But man, the whole thing is just really kind of dicey. But I am not in support of anything that got to do with him. I am not also planning to support him. And I have really seen so many things him kind of making some right to the sense of remark about Black people, and also what is that? I think his manifesto. I don't know if his manifesto or I think his slogan is "Make America Great," which is not really what I want to hear, or what I feel. I feel like it's not going to yield fruit for people that look like me and the rest of it. And so many other things that he has said, coming out to say that Black people have so many things in common with him, that he's been indicted, or Black people have been through it all, and he has been through it all, and probably that's why he connects with Black people and the rest of it. I am yet to see the people that are connected to him and more, but man, I know it's all politics, and after all these things and the rest of it, once they get into that White House, that is the rest. The rest are history, because you are going to see how fascist and all that they are, and how unreasonable they are. And I really do hope that we, especially Black community, look around for a better person. And I am hoping that we also get someone that will really look at Black people. When I say look at Black people, I mean somebody that will do a lot for Black community, not somebody that will make life really hard for people that look like me. So that is what I am hoping, and that is something that I am so much agitating for. So yeah, let me know what you all think in the comment section. Do real men wear diapers? Because this is beyond me. Bye for now.